Hello, YouTube. It's your main man, BTM here, coming back to you live for the Turbo Toad Turn Up. And we're talking about turbo price prediction. So I'm not sure. This is a PSA, which is a public service announcement, right? I'm not sure. I guess some of the crypto population are younger or of kids, right? Which is okay. We welcome everybody. But the Turbo Toad community stands together. So just wanted to let you guys know. You know, maybe some people are from other countries and things are done differently in other countries. The internet's not real, guys. You know, a lot of people can be behind the keyboard and be keyboard warriors, I guess, throwing idle threats. I don't know. But this is a PSA. Just want to let you know we're pretty much sticking together. So don't just randomly throw threats, right? I mean, we're trying to keep it business, right? We're standing on business and trying to keep everything, I guess, fair, right? Turbo is a pretty positive community, so we don't need negativity or people angry or fussing, fighting, and threats and any of that, right? Don't threat. I think Kendrick Lamar said it best. I'm too paranoid for threat. So don't do it, right? Some of you guys are younger. So you come a different environment or a different group or generation. Like we're from the 70s and the older generation, right? And things don't really go the way they do now, right? Things more relaxed. Back then, things were a little bit serious, right? It's only a problem until it's a problem, right? And when it's a problem, you don't want this problem. But enough for the subject, public service announcement, right? Let's get to it. It's turbo turn up time. But I seem to have knocked my freaking light over. Remember, dance with who brought you to the party. Don't forget that. Just want to throw that out there. You know, people were confused maybe or angry or I don't know. But just keep it cool, right? Just stand on business. We don't have time for negativity or arguing, fighting, complaining, and threatening. Come on, really? But let's get down to business. Let me grab this light real quick and give me a second. Let me throw this video on. Let me see. We want to start with Freeman or let me see. It was something. Yeah, let me play this real quick.
Went to the upside, pull back to the 50% retrace. Oh yeah, the muscles. Gonna go over turbo, currently sitting at 0.042, up 7% on the day. Market cap 271 million, 24 volume 68 million. So if we hop into the chart, we are starting to get a nice little bounce. So potentially this is a wave one to the upside. Pull back to the 50% retracement and now looking to push up in the wave three. More confirmation with a break of the bullish level at 0.00455593. If that does happen, then you can push up in a beautiful wave three all the way up to 0.00064. And from the current price, that would be a nice push of about 40.
So this is turbo turn up time. Let's go. Shout out to the Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turn Up. Let's go. Yeah, so I guess we're back on and live. This is the price prediction. I'll get back to the price prediction and then I guess we'll look at Twitter.
almost 50%. So if we zoom out to the daily on Turbo, basically we've gone through a complex correction in a wave 2 as we've been trading sideways. So if we can create that first 5-wave impulse off the low, we pull back, then we can see continuation to the upside, but we need to see those 5 waves up first. And then what we're looking for here, off the bear market low, beautiful wave 1 to the upside, wave 2 pullback, push up in a wave 3. This target here is based off the Fibonacci, the 161.8, which would take you all the way up to 0.0199, basically 0.02 for Turbo in a wave 3. So that's what we're looking for in the short term. What you want to see here for a bullish case is a break of that bullish level at 0.00455, because if we fail to do so, we roll over. That means that this correction is likely not over. So that would be the first strong bullish indication of continuation back to the upside. All right, gang, make sure to join my Discord for free, which includes my daily crypto analysis.
I probably should stop talking on mute. But this is the Turbo Toad community, right? This is the Turbo Toad central office. Anybody talking about Turbo, we're watching it. Any video about Turbo, we're talking. Anybody saying anything about Turbo that's not in the Turbo community, we're going to talk about you straight up, right? I don't know what happened. Turbo got listed and people got crazy. But I told you that as people get more ears, right? Turbo gets bigger, the weirdos are going to start coming out. And we're already here and we're a community, and Turbo sticks together, right? First off, anything in Texas, Texas connects us. Don't play with Texas. And then the rest of the Turbo Toad community will with you, right? Turbo is strong because of the community. The community sticks together. Turbo Toad turn up. Let's go. The Turbo Toad revolution, or the Turbo revolution, or Turbo turn up, however you want to call it. But we're not here to games and anger and frustration. It's positive, and we're here to help the community. Got any questions, let us know. Got any problems, let us know. Either way it go, this is literally the Turbo Toad central office. Talk to me. Talk to us. There's no problems. We're cool. We like people, right? But let's get back to the numbers. Actually, let's start with Twitter. We see here. So let me check the chat. What's up, my main man, Ben? What's up, life cycle? Yeah, I had to start later. Had some things to do. Kids are back in school, and we are running around, man. Hello, brother BTM. Let's go. What's up? Porn chat? I don't know. What's up, Art? Turbo turn up time, definitely. What's up, Jason? What's up, life cycle? Yo, on mute. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I keep getting them mute. First off, my mouse is sideways, right? Some kind of way. This is a corded cable versus the cordless, so sometimes the clicks don't work. Let's go Turbo. What's up, Alfred? And going through a potential breakup with someone who I got a baby with. No bad vibes. Glad to be here with the Turbo Toad community. Sorry to hear that, Jason. But yeah, we're here, man. We're here trying to be here every night. Turbo Toad turn up. You got any problems, issues, anything that you want to talk about? We're here. We're mainly trying to focus on business, but I mean, we're here, right? There's a lot of stuff going on. People are wigging out. And as Turbo gets bigger, there's going to be more pressure coming. It's going to be more fudders. There's going to be a lot of FOMO in because they see the numbers, they see the Kraken listing, and then there's going to be a lot of FUD, like your mom's sister's boyfriend's barber is somewhere lurking, ready to hate on Turbo, right? But we're trying to keep it positive, right? Things here are good. It's only getting better. No backbiting, fighting, cussing, or negative energy. Keep it positive. So this is exciting times ahead for Turbo. I have to say, it is wonderful to hold a project that has an endless stream of good news leading up to the next bull run, feeling blessed and content. My main man, I like that. Shout out to the Sid Jackson, and he is correct. Positive vibes, people. Good news is coming. Be blessed, right? I think as Zach says, things are here for you, right? You got to be positive about it. You got to stay cool and calm, right? Like the shirt, the zine shirt. They're working on some artwork for me. It's pretty cool. I show it to you. I don't want to jump the gun. I generally jump the gun on things, but I wait and zen, right? Be patient. Like earlier, I was talking about Casper. Casper's going to take off, but it's going to take time, guys. Investments take time. None of this happens overnight or in a couple of days or in a couple of hours. Look how long it took Bitcoin to get where it is. Over 10 years. Casper's only been around, 2 years? Turbo Toad, I think this is the first year. I think we're going to have a big celebration on September 6th. We're in talks of doing an all-day live, a 24-hour live Turbo Turn Up all day, a Turbo Turn Up marathon. Or we might just do a live, or we might just do an AMA, but we're talking about it. So let me know what you think. You guys want to do a 24-hour Turbo marathon? Let me know in the chat. You guys want to do a 2-hour live? Let me know. Either way, we could probably get people on the show and just keep talking the whole September 6th. But actually, let me actually see what day September 6th is on. Before. Oh, it's on a Friday. Okay, we live. So let me know what you think. Back to Twitter. Turbo Fam. I love it when we are super duper strong community. Love how strong we're holding. Just hold and accumulate more. The super bright moon is approaching. And this is Turbo Toe Revolution, Web 3. Shout out to Jigs. And I like that Turbo picture. A lot of the Turbo stuff, I just be liking the images. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the competition. Be there or be square. There's some debate about this, whatever this guy's name, altcoin crypto, about some manipulation. Yeah, buddy, we're on to you. We're gonna see Turbo pass Doge, right? So Turbo beat Pepe, which was a given. I'm telling you guys, Pepe's not what you think it is. Then we went against Dog with a hat, I think. Turbo's still ahead. We knocked Doge off. Next is Flocke, and I think it's tomorrow. So make sure you guys come here and vote. We're gonna take out Flocke. I don't even know how Flocke, whatever this is, got this far. I don't know how they beat Shib, but that should tell you SHIB isn't what you think it is either, right? I was in SHIB. I was a SHIB investor. I didn't like the program. I didn't like the development team. I didn't like how the project was being ran. So I sold all my SHIB. I think I bought Casper actually, or Ethereum. I don't know, but the SHIB whole project probably won't be around past this bull run. Yeah, I said it. You heard it. I don't care. You got a problem, you know where to find me. Come to the Turbo Toad Central Office. SHIB is going down. Flock, I don't know about it, but I think we're going to beat Flock. Is this our percentages? So this is the altcoin crypto cup. You decide who wins. And so far on X, Turbo is running the show straight up, right? We took Dodge out. Dodge thought it was cool. There was something weird happening with the numbers. They went back and did I guess an odd or something. I don't know, but Turbo ended up winning. So on tomorrow, what do you think will bring? Who do you think will bring home? Who do you think will bring it home? Turbo Toad, Turbo versus Flocka, real Flocka. Oh, they got an actual page and stuff. Look at Flocka with 600,000. I see y'all here. Flocka, whatever, who cares, right? You're going down tomorrow. Let me know who you think will be crowned the champ. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Turbo. I don't know how big the Flocka guys are or how they come out to the show, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Turbo turn up time. Let's go. Let's go. It's Turbo turn up time. Remember, Turbo. Shout out to the Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turn Up. Let's go. Turbo Turn Up, the Turbo Toad Warriors. Actually, yeah, we're already printing up championship stuff. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know, maybe Flocka will come back. Either way it go, I think Turbo did extremely well to get to the finals. So we'll see with this altcoin gems, 400,000. I see an altcoin. So we'll see tomorrow who wins. And I want to say, where's the poll guy? I guess they put it up tomorrow. But we'll definitely check in tomorrow. Let me know what you guys think about that. My main man, Freeman Finance. Awesome artwork for me. The community is the best. We deserve to win the 25,000. 25,000? What is this? 25,000? What is this? I'm beyond grateful to be selected for the prize. You're such an asset to the community. We appreciate you sharing your talents. We got your back when you need us. Freeman Finance, Turbo Toad Revolution, Turbo Toad Crew. What is this? 25,000. Thank you. What is turbocharged? I'm grateful to be selected for the prize. Interesting. I'm going to look into this. I'm not sure what's going on. Well deserved. Oh, I think you won one of the giveaways. So welcome to the family. Turbocharged. Just trying to see what's going on here. Interesting. So this is Underdog research for Turbo. You ask, well, let's talk about it offline with friends of Indigo and UDR channel live in the metaverse. We don't talk about Web3, we use Web3. Keyword network effects. Oh yeah, and I was looking at this video. I guess it didn't push the video up. Okay, here it is. So this guy, Underground Research. Do I have his video up here? I guess not. So this guy, Underground Research, has a metaverse where he has a Turbo video. Let me just play the video. It's a metaverse where he's playing Turbo. Instead of YouTube, it is a Turbo video.
Your future is at your fingertips.
Metaverse.
Take advantage of the flexibility and diversity of futures trading with Ninja Trader.
Let me see first to make sure. But let me play this video real quick.
Hey folks, this is the Underdog Researcher. Got a special treat for you. My videos tonight are released in my metaverse space. If you've been rocking with me, you know that I have metaverse spaces so you can view it and watch this video with other people in the communities who are interested all over the world about this project. So to get this video right now where it's streaming, go to the link in the description of this video. Click on the links that you see. Now, when you go to that link, if you watch right here, you will see that you will find my metaverse spaces. Now, some of these you don't have access to. So, for example, if you click on this one right here, the sanctuary, you can't access it because you don't have the special NFT that you need to have. If you want to get access to that, just make sure that you let me know, follow the instructions in the description of this video, and you can get access to it. But for those who want to see the video for Turbo tonight, simply do this. You click on one of these 4 places. You can click on the Underdog Metaverse community. Once there, press this right here, the play button. And once you press the play button, all you have to do is navigate upstairs. And once you go upstairs, you will see where the video will be shown in the metaverse space. Now, it's better to get on a computer or laptop just so you can view this easier. You can access it too on your phone, but this is just an alternative. The second location you can get, other than the Underdog Metaverse community, the Metaverses Lounge, by clicking on this button. This is the other place you can go. Simply click on the play button. And once you go there, you can also watch it here in the Underdog Metaverses Lounge. A little shortcut in case you want to watch it in a third location, simply go over here to this button that says teleport on your laptop or computer. Click on this or double click with your finger if you're using your phone. Press OK, and that will teleport you to the next location here in the Underdog Metaverses Lounge. And the video will be playing here as well. Just so you know, you can see yourself by pressing the C button. There's my avatar. You can see me there. And so you can see your avatar. And you may see other people in the community here. One last place you can go, simply click here on the third eye. And this is the third eye Indigo Saint space. And you can click here on the play button. And once you go here, you can also watch this live stream about Turbo right here in the third eye. You'll see it streaming here. And while you finish, just consider walking around, seeing what the views look like. Go searching around in the metaverse. That's what it's here for. So check that out, folks. So if you want to watch these videos, simply click on a link in the description of this video. Go to the bottom, click on either the Underdog Metaverse space, the Metaverses Lounge, the third eye. And if you would like to get access to the sanctuary, which is secured by NFT, then make sure you follow the instructions also in the description of this video, and then contact me and I'll get you access so you can have exclusive content that's not placed anywhere else. I hope I see you there in the metaverse, folks. Check out the metaverse spaces. And if you don't catch this early release of this research with the metaverse, with the third eye, Indigo Saint, and myself on Turbo Token, then in a few days, you will see it released here and you can watch it on YouTube or any other platform. Go right now to the link in the description of this video. Check it out, folks. This is only for a limited time, and then it will be released later on this week. But for right now, this is the only place you can find it. All right. Hope to see you there.
Okay, so again, freaking mute button. So shout out to Underdog Research. It's actually pretty cool. You can actually get in the metaverse, and I want to check that video out. I think he said it'll be on YouTube. I might check it out in that metaverse. But shout out to Underdog Research. This is actually pretty nice. Web3's coming at you. So, Indigo Saint, check that project out. And Underdog Research? Yeah, Underdog Research. Freeman Finance, guys, check out the video by, I guess that's him. This is UDR channel, Turbo X Metaverse video. Underdog Research is the person that gave us the alpha on Turbo X. What is this? A Metacore Brands deal on the latest Turbo Toad Turnup AMA. Animico. It's the company that owns Motorverse, which was the deal Turbo signed. It actually is a much bigger company than I thought it was, right? These guys are billionaires and multimillionaires, and they're king of Web3. So there's actually some interesting projects down the line, or possibly could be coming down the line. Do you all see them on AMA soon to talk to? Do you all want to see them on an AMA soon to talk about Turbo? You best believe it. This is Turbo Tracker 50K giveaway. Make sure you sign up. I think the giveaway is tomorrow, actually Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you got a couple days to get in. And this is the Turbo Tracker homepage. Throat's a little dry this evening, so I'm just pausing for a drink there. So here on the tracker, I'm gonna start using this. This is Turbo Tracker, Turbo Toad cryptocurrency data. Current price is 0041. Market cap is, how many numbers here? No, 298 million. It's gonna cross over to that 300 million soon. Total supply 69 billion, circulating supply 69 billion. Total numbers of holders 37,024. Open 004, high 0043, low 0040, close 0015. So pretty stable today. Index value 29, description fair on the fear and greed index. 24-hour buying versus selling. Looks like there's more buying if I'm reading the chart correctly. And the Turbo market price history. So definitely some up and down movements in August. This week kind of pushed up 13th, which was yesterday. Been bouncing around a little bit today. 14-day RSI is still relatively stable, not taking off and not going down. So that's a good thing, 14 days. And the market cap, we're pushing up to 289, trying to get to that 300 million. Total liquidity, total trading volume. So the trading volume is down. I think my main man, Lifecycle, mentioned that this morning. For us to be listed on Kraken, we was expecting the trading value to increase. But I guess over the weekend, we might see some kind of pump up. And go to the top 20, top 100, which he's working on a list as well of the holders and grouping them. So this is the total distribution of holders. This is less than 1 million. So 33,000 holders, 33,467 holders have less than 1 million Turbo. So under 1 million, you guys are the majority. 3,181 hold between 1 million and 10 million. and 332 hold between 10 million and 100 million. So I'm glad we got the breakdown, and I would like to see a further breakdown, which he's working on. So when he gets that done, we'll come back and see that as well. Live Coin Watch says Turbo at 270.5 million market cap. Hour, it's down 0.17%. 24 hours, it's up 0.45%. Last 7 days, it is up 2.63%. For the last 30 days, it is down 1.28. 90 days, it is up 240.8. And for the year, it's up 3,303. Turbo toe turn up. Let's go. The revolution will not be televised. Let's go. It's turbo turn up time. Remember, turbo, turbo, turbo. Shout out to the Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turn Up. Let's go. Turbo Toad Army, let's go. Turbo Toad Army, let's go. 24-hour low is 0040. 24-hour high is 0043. Looking at the crypto bubbles, Lithium is down 5.6%. Probably turning that miner off. SCI is down 4%. MOG is down 12%. What's going on out here today? TON is up 4.1. Surf's up 6.1. Cat with a Hat's down 7.5. AVAX is down 2.2. Windows down 3. Dodge is down 3.1. Fetch is down 7.1. Ingest is down 3.2%. Flux is down 1.8. Galore is down 3.2. Bitcoin is down 3.9. Rose is down 4.3. Arrow is down 2.4. STI is down 5.6. Osmosis is down 2.4. Hence down 4.5. Mirai is down 3.2. My Lady is up 1.1%. Pepe is down 2.8. Lithium ALI is down 3.5. ZBCN is down 3.4. XLM is down 1.6. PIF is down 2.5. Songbirds pumping 8.3. Organized down 8.3. That's weird. Jasmine is down 4.3. Apes down 1.9. Tau is down 3.2. Ondo is down 4.7. Casper is down 2.2. XRP is down 1.4. Flocke is down 2.8. Prime is down 2.3. Beam is down 4.5. Rise down 4.6. Cox is down 6. ABT is down 4.2. Brett's down 5.2. AI Tech's down 2.2. Poke is down 6.8. Popcat is down 6. Come on, Pop 6.7. Myra's down 6.5, and AVT is down 3.2. So looking at the TraderView 15-minute chart, looks like the RSI is kind of flat, maybe coming up a little bit. If we can slide this back over. Okay, 15-minute chart looks like we're doing a little volume. Had a slight pullback. I think there's a MACD crossing here. Check the 4-hour chart. We are building volume. RSI is rising. What's the day? Wednesday, Thursday. We might start to see a push for the weekend. We'll check the day. See here, days we've been losing volume. Got a little pump. Had the announcement yesterday, so it might take a little while to get some motion. But let's see how that goes. I guess we'll check this Outlook video real quick.
Down, very choppy. You know, I think we all kind of got excited in the beginning of, when did it take off? Really, like mid-July, we all kind of got excited because it went from literally 30 cents and skyrocketed way past its all-time high to 77. And yeah, I think it was kind of unexpected because, you know, in July that it was just early, I think, for it really to kind of take off like that. I know I was thoroughly surprised when it happened. But of course, what ended up happening was, you know, it kind of gradually went back down. And then by the beginning of August, we were, you know, back down almost to what it was in mid-July. And then it kind of crashed a little bit. With the market. You know, these conditions right now are normal, I think, but also a little bit unexpected because the market really kind of crashed hard. But if you're in the right coins or tokens, I think, you know, they're mildly affected by this crash. You'll notice that the really good cryptos are still kind of holding up. Yes, they take a little bit of a hit, you know, with some small dips, but we're not really seeing like these huge dumps as if you were invested in really bad coins. So, you know, obviously that's why it's important to really do your research before opting into a coin or token. I thoroughly believe in all the cryptos that I present on this channel. So if you pick any one of these cryptos, you should be fine. But even with that said, Turbo has been kind of choppy, but it does have a lot of promise long term. It is kind of peeking its head again above the water here, but we're not, you know, I think we could see some light at the end of the tunnel, but we're not in the home stretch yet. So it has some more, you know, fluctuations, I think, to happen here. You might see it dip a little more again, but it's going to be a while before I think we see it hit what it was in July, unfortunately. I think this month, August, is going to kind of just be about recovery from the crash. And I think for most coins or tokens, Turbo included, we're just going to be seeing these fluctuations. I think they're going to go ahead like 2 steps, back 1 step, ahead 2 steps, back 1 step. I think it's going to be a lot of that. And then by September and October, things are really going to kind of take off. So if you have Turbo, I would not sell it right now. I would hold it. I would not buy. Well, you know what? I was going to say I would not buy anymore, but it is at a little bit of a discount right now. So if you.
So from what she's saying, like she says, I'm not going to bring you guys any junk, right? I'm going to let you know. Let's see. Check out the chat real quick. Can I get 5 million Turbo, please? Sure. Life cycle, I have it sitting around. Let me just go to the closet and grab you your quick 5 million. Haters gonna hate. Turbo gonna turn up. Of course, Art. 7-day challenge. Let me see here. Art, I like that, definitely. But look, make your haters your motivators, right? They want to hate, we'll keep pushing. I'm telling you guys, there's going to be more hate coming as Turbo continues to pump. Come on, you Evan Turbo. Give back the Greeks who support you and their financial freedom again. Let's go. It's coming. Just be patient, George. Be patient, man. That's Flocky, brother. Flocky, whatever. Good evening. What's up, Doc McStuffins? Texas Crypto, what's up, man? Muted. Howdy, Texas. Hi, Life Cycle. What's up, Ben? With the, I guess that's the laughing TV. or the Laughing Hawk. I'm not sure what that is actually. But what up, Ben? Bitcoin is down 4% now, but Turbo hasn't dropped in terms of sadness. This is good in terms of sadness. Okay. True, of course. Bitcoin's been down, Ethereum's been down. Turbo was being all right. For the most part of this, Turbo has holding, right? Let's look at this is the day chart. Do we need to zoom out? So this is June. Well, this is July and June. And Turbo held pretty steady through June and July, which is the roughest months of crypto for the most part, right? You can see here we came up, we came down, hit the resistance, bounced back up hard, came up past the resistance at 006, came back down again, fell below 003, all the way down to 002. That was July. Bounced back up, came down again, bounced back up, stayed above the resistance at 006 again, came down in August, back down below the 003. I personally don't think we're going to go below 003, right? Once we push back up this next time, we're not going to come down to 003 at all, right? This is probably the last time we hit the 003. And with the exchange listen to Kraken, I said it right this time, finally, with Kraken, we're going to push on up. I think we might push up to 005 this weekend, actually. I think we're going to get back to that 500 million market cap. We're at 270. Let's check out what CoinGecko says. CoinGecko says 286. Let me refresh to make sure we are live. But yeah, I think we're going to push, 289 million. I think we're going to push up to the 300 million this weekend and 500 million by, I'd say, September, October, probably closer to October. And at that point, once we push past this 005, we're probably going to push up to an all-time high, right? And then we're going to stay around this. Let me see. That we're going to push through this 1 cent finally. And I think we're going to stay here from September, October-ish, all the way through November. And then November is going to push hard. Is it a week chart here? Let me see. I think November will push on through. What month was this? May? December. Yeah, so around November, December, I think that'll be the next big push up. But September, October, we're going to go a little bit, and then we are going to get stuck. What's up, Pip? Where you been? We started a little later tonight. I thought you would be, I guess we got more time since it's 10 o'clock here. And I think she says like 4 o'clock or something in the morning there. So yeah, so we should be able to push up. Let's see here. Yeah, so if we do pop this resistance band around November, October, I think we're going to push on up to maybe 5 cents. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Your price prediction or your price analysis or your price summaries. So let's see here. We listen to Freeman. We'll get back to the crypto channel and her prediction and outlook. You know, here we're looking at everyone talking turbo. This is the turbo toad. Let's see if I can get this back up. Does it show on your end? It's not showing. That's weird. Here we go. Turbo Toad Central Office, talking everything turbo, anything talking about turbo. We're going to find out. We're watching the videos and we want to see what the community is talking about Turbo and what everyone has to say. And if you have anything you want to say or anything you want to talk about, having problems, anything that's going on your mind, just let us know. We're here, right? It's Turbo Turn Up time, right? Try to keep it positive, but we're here. So, in the Turbo Toad community, what is this? It doesn't matter if you have one, if you own a lot of something. Let's see. Okay. So, you don't have to own a lot to be part of something big, right? So, Turbo Toad community is here for if you own 30 billion Turbo or if you own 0.3 Turbo. You're still in the community. You're going to make money with the rest of us. So we're here for you. Let us know what's on your mind, right? Any problems? 5 a.m. I'm up early. Up early. Early bird gets the worm, Pip, but I'm sure you know that. Do you guys do predictions with the actual exchanges or possible exchanges like Binance and Coinbase? Larry Miller. Do you guys do predictions with the actual exchanges or possible exchanges like Binance and Coinbase? That's a good question. I can reach out to these guys and check, but I do not know the answer to that. So I'm not going to throw you any FUD or lie to you. And I don't think we're actually doing anything with the exchanges. Do predictions with the actual exchanges or possible exchanges. Not that I know of. I didn't know you could do that. Can you do that, actually? I know they got analysts and they're actually checking and they're watching the user. I think someone mentioned that in the video yesterday. The users are what determines if people get listed on these exchanges, unless you pay to get listed. If you don't pay, they're actually watching your volume. So they know, they know what's going on, how the community is, and they're checking your followings.
You do want to get a little bit more
Life cycle, you better own more than 0.0001 turbo. If you own 0.00 turbo, I'll give you some turbo. But you better have more at stake than 0.0001. You're killing me, bro.
more. I think that's okay. I wouldn't go crazy buying Turbo. I think I would focus more on Caspa and Brett, and like maybe a few other microcap meme coins.
Really? This is what you think, huh? This is your personal opinion. Again, it's not financial advice, but Brett maybe, Caspa maybe, but Turbo has a lower market cap, right? You can always invest in Caspa, or you can take your earnings from Turbo and buy Caspa and buy Brett as possible. But I'm not sure about any other weird coins. Life cycle, I don't know who this is, but I'm telling you again, we are the Turbo Toad community. It literally says there, Turbo Toad Central Office. So I am going through anyone making Turbo videos, anybody talking about Turbo, anybody in the Turbo Toad community, we're going to talk about you straight up. Let me see. I guess you guys can't see that. Let me make sure you can see it. Live and clear. Turbo Toad Central Office. The hub. This is where it's going down at. Turbo Toad Turn Up. Let me see what you say. Wow, what a hater. Exactly. I meant forecast and possible exchanges when you do predictions. I meant forecasting the possible exchanges when you do predictions. I don't think I'm doing that either, actually. I'm all about Turbo. Yes, Turbo Turn Up. That's what we're here for. Turbo Turn Up, right? It's Turbo against everybody. I just started making those t-shirts. Turbo versus everybody. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? We're positive. We're keeping it pushing, but we're for Turbo. That's why we're here. That's why we're making videos. That's why we're making memes. That's why we literally have a Turbo chat going 24 hours a day, all day, every day. We are here for Turbo, right? I mean, I like other projects. I like other teams. I'm cool, but I'm mainly Turbo and Casper. Everything else is just another cryptocurrency. Good luck with that.
I would really be, shifting your focus though heavily to Caspa and getting as much of that as you possibly can. But if you do want to buy a little more of Turbo, I don't think that's horrible, because it is a little bit at a discount right now with this crash. So if you do want to take advantage of that, maybe get a nice, a small bag to kind of top off your Turbo bags, because I do think it will do well long term, but I wouldn't go crazy.
So that's what you think, huh? That's your personal financial opinion, huh? Interesting. Swifty, I love this. I love this channel. We're here for Turbo, straight up. I feel you. We're trying to create generational wealth. I'm trying to rebuild my community. I haven't said that all night, but I'm gonna have to go ahead. We're trying to rebuild the community here. I don't care what the crypto channel is talking about, like their personal opinion, but seems to me that you should DCA in. This is not financial advice. I would also DCA in the Caspa. I mean, she's on the right track, but it doesn't kind of make sense to fully go into Caspa now because Caspa is going to have some time to collect. Turbo is about to take off. Put your seatbelts on, put your trade tables to your upright positions because we are getting ready to move. Let me see. I don't want to be a moon boy. I don't want to hype you guys too up, but Turbo is something special, guys. It's the first AI generated meme coin. You saw the video with Rex. If you haven't, go check it out. And actually, I got a Rex. I was going to show you guys here. Let me see what this is. I sent you a message on somebody talking about Turbo the other day, but his page is crypto now or never. Check it out. On someone talking about Turbo the other day, but his page is crypto now or never. Check. No, I saw that video. Actually, I saw that message you sent. I can't remember who the person was. Oh, yeah, that guy. Oh, yeah. No, I know that guy. Actually, I mean, I don't know him personally, but I know him from the crypto community because he also makes Caspa videos. And I guess pretty. Do you guys do predictions, thinking what it would be if Turbo was? Oh, yeah. I mean, actually, no, we don't do that. I know what you mean. I understand what you're talking about now. It's kind of hard to tell, right? How do we know when Binance does list? I do think it's going to take off because more people, more ears, more attention, more value. But I don't even know how much volume Binance would buy or Coinbase would buy to sell, right? And there's rumors that Binance is slowly buying up Turbo tokens to list, right? When they do spot list, they're going to have plethora tokens, right? They're not coming with a couple of million or 100 million or a few billion. These guys are rolling heavy, or that's what they're telling. That's what the word is. We got guys doing research and checking and looking and doing a lot of, I would say, exploration, right? There's some research involved. There's a lot of research involved in this project. Dang it, what was that? Let's see, let me get back to this video.
With buying Turbo right now because I think there's a lot of better choices at the moment. But again, if you want to take advantage of the dips, then I think that is reasonable and okay to do. I don't think we're going to see too much with markets in terms of Turbo. I mean, I think it's doing well with the exchanges. I think this bull cycle, we might see maybe one or two tier ones. So it might get listed on like Kraken or Gemini or, maybe Binance. Because I don't think it's on Binance right now.
So it might get listed on Kraken, huh? You made this video. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is old information. Sorry, guys. I thought that there was more
So
current.
I think, we might.
So yeah, we're gonna have to pass on the crypto channel. Nice video, nice presentation. Also, don't really trust anybody whose face is not on the video. But hey, to each his own. Let me see. Let's run row real quick while I look for that video that you sent. Life cycle
is going on. I know we have a lot of bullish news that came out for this token recently, even though the markets haven't been really, correlating with that bullish news that came out. That is okay. Regardless of what's going on in the market, it's important to realize that these guys are still building announcements, partnerships, collabs are coming out regardless, which is why this token is one of my favorite. Now, if you guys don't know, we're currently trading at 204,174, the biggest community for any meme coin that I know of, and I'm super excited to be part of this team, or part of the community, I should say. And if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Ro. I cover the latest and the greatest crypto content, try to help you guys make a 10, 20, 50, or even 100x play in this bull cycle. So if you're new, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I post 3 times a day. Wouldn't want you guys to miss any of my uploads. With that being said, though, if you guys want to talk to me, see what crypto I buy or hold, or literally talk about anything from crypto to cars to fitness to your faith, I try to focus this channel around Jesus a lot, as much as I can, and talk about God as much as I can. So if you guys want to talk about anything, send me a DM over on Instagram at Roshan Silva. I would love to get to know you and talk to all of you guys. With that,
So that's what I mean. There's a lot of positive people in Turbo, right? Of the crypto community, there's a lot of strange folks out here, right? There's a lot of weirdness in, maybe it's money in general, but definitely in crypto as a whole. And life cycle, you're talking about this guy. This guy's hilarious to me.
Today I'm going to be covering Turbo, as I have had a lot of people requesting this project for a long time now. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen.
Just Kraken is a very nice exchange, and this will instantly legitimize. I had already completely edited the video, but I'm going to add this into it. So as of 1 hour ago, Kraken officially listed Turbo. And this is obviously huge, as Kraken is a very nice exchange. And this will instantly legitimize Turbo even more. Just 1 hour and they already have 11,000.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. What the hell? Oh my God. No way.
What's this about Crypto Jon scamming? I have not seen this video. I don't know. If you're on Twitter, send me the link. I do want to see this. I don't want to FUD any other YouTubers, and I actually like Crypto Jon because Crypto Jon put me on to a lot of cryptos, not Caspa and not Turbo, but he did put me on other plays, so I can't knock his hustle. There are YouTubers out here that are notorious for pump and dumps and put me on a scam, and then we got scammed, and these guys rug pulled us. It wasn't Crypto Jon, though. It was another YouTuber that a lot of people are part of the Patreon. And from the public service announcement earlier, right? Certain YouTuber used to be in DC. I don't know. We had some conversations. He ended up moving. I don't understand. I don't know. Right? This is real life. A lot of these YouTubers are kids, right? We're from the 70s. It's only a problem until it's a problem. And when it's a problem, you don't want this problem. But let's get back to business. I don't know. I got to look at this Crypto Jon. I'm actually shocked, right? Crypto Jon's pretty cool. I don't understand. But there was rumors that BitBoy got caught up in some kind of, there's something going around. Crypto's talking. Somebody did some kind of pump and dump. and I guess they got the wrong people or took the wrong person's money. The Secret Service is investigating and the FBI is investigating. So they're looking into something about crypto and scamming. I don't know if the SEC is involved as well, but there is something, I want to say, kind of on a what's that? Freeman Banks. What was that? FTX? Bankman Freeman. What's that guy's name? Scam. Something happened, and there is a pending investigation. So be careful what you talk about and what you're talking to, because something happened, and these guys are asking questions. So just an FYI there before it hits the news and things get crazier. Pull it up. Type in Crypto Jon scam on YouTube. Yeah, I might have checked that out first. I don't want to fuck the guy because pretty cool, or he seems pretty cool in general. Please look it up. It's on. Why you guys don't like Crypto Jon? Crypto Jon. I don't know, you guys. I'm tempted. I'm really tempted, but I'd have to look it at it first. You know what I'm saying? I might be FUD. There's a lot of FUD going around out here too. A lot of he said, she said, and a lot of disgruntled Patreon, Discord, Telegram users that kind of come attacking people with nonsense. But there is an open investigation going on. I'm not starting none. I watched these the other day. I was shocked too. BitBoy seems like a great. Yeah, BitBoy is hilarious. BitBoy, oh my God, so much going on with that guy, with the whole thing with the office, and I don't want to spread FUD, but he's been subpoenaed. Let me see, what is this? I gotta see it. Man, Lifestyle, you guys are killing me. Let me find out. BTM is scamming me. Bro, why would I be scamming you out of your 00001 turbo? If I was involved, I wouldn't be on here talking about it, right? I wouldn't be making videos. I'm in turbo as you're in turbo. If it's a scam, we're going down together, player. I don't invest solely in what influencers have to say about stocks or cryptos. Good point, Texas Crypto. Do your own due diligence and your own research. Don't listen to these guys. I'm trying to tell you, don't listen to these influencers. We just literally heard a chick telling you to buy Caspa over turbo. I mean, come on. I like John too. Only reason I know is because he addressed it today. What's this? Addressed it on his live? You guys just don't quit. Let me see what this guy's talking about.
1,000 views on this post. So this just adds to everything that I will say. So go ahead and enjoy the rest of the video. All right, so not a whole lot has changed since my last video. The crypto market is still very indecisive right now. Bitcoin is sitting at 59,600. And if you look at the Bitcoin chart right now, I basically had Bitcoin drawn in a bull flag, but that bull flag has just continued filling out. Now, I will say this most recent 4-hour candle actually looks pretty solid. It's a bullish engulfing candle. But I'm going to say the exact same thing that I have said in every single one of my videos. I will not be bullish on the entire crypto market until the 4-hour gets back above the 200-day moving average. And to start things off, at least the 21-day moving average. But usually when we are trading above the 200-day, that means
Today's
altcoins are
video
going
is
to be
going to be
bullish.
a little bit
So I would
different
like
than
to see
my
Bitcoin
upcoming
get this
content,
breakout.
and
But I
that's
also want
because
to take a second to look at the bigger picture for Bitcoin, because there are a lot of people who are freaking out. And this is actually the 10-day time frame. And I know a lot of you guys haven't seen the 10-day, but I like it because it's a little bit bigger than the weekly. But basically, when I look at the 10-day time frame, it is very evident to me that we are sitting in either a giant bull flag or a falling wedge. Regardless, they break up 68% of the time. And if you look at the RSI and stochastics, they're both oversold and have room to keep pushing up. And there is also a Class C bullish divergence, which is very rare to have on a major time frame. And I know this might sound crazy to a lot of you guys, but this bull flag actually has a huge measure move all the way up here to about 119,000.
Yeah, life cycle. I don't like this guy's cadence. Like, he's talking too fast, right? I mean, he's cool. I seen him back when he was, I want to say we started making videos about the same time, because he was making Caspa videos, and we were making something before Caspa. and he did bring up something, and he disappeared for a while. So I don't know what happened to him, but things are going on in this crypto streets, guys. Just be wary. Do your own due diligence. I'm kidding. I trust you about turbo mile risk. Can't blame you. Can't blame anyone for it. But when I'm a trillionaire, I know who to thank. Definitely. I appreciate that. And if we are becoming trillionaires, yeah, we're going to buy some islands and kick it on the beach and live it all the way up, man. Once we do get to the trillionaire point. But don't forget to help out people, right? Something I also want to stay positive with the Turbo Toad community. Keep it real. Don't spend all your money on Lambos and Ferraris. Give back, right? Support the people who support you. And I'm trying to rebuild my community. So make sure you go back and help out somebody, right? I'm not saying build a school in the middle of Tobago, but do what you can, right? You know what I'm saying? You're being blessed with this opportunity to help people. The Lord helps those who helps others. Never forget to help out people. Of course, that's the golden rule, man. You always got to help somebody. Anytime you get something of abundance, you're getting it for you, but also remember, you can also help out someone else, right? Let me see. So this is the video. This Crypto Jon, honest influencer, or yet another scammer? Is honest, humble, hopefully influencers can be, or is he a manipulative scammer who uses his own community to exit liquidity? Wow. What is this? Let's skip to
all of his movements in crypto up until about, I think, a little over a month ago have been within the centralized exchange. They've been within Coinbase, of course, right? He always talks about Coinbase being his exchange, and without really specific software that essentially like authorities and agencies can get their hands on, but normal people such as myself or you or whoever, we can't track people's movements within the centralized exchange. We can't look at their portfolios on the centralized exchange. It's just not something we can do as layman people or people who are not in positions of authority or able to get software that does so. However, when people are trading coins on hot wallets, okay, we are able to actually track their movements and what they buy and what they sell, okay? And for me, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a Solana meme coin trader. A big part of what I do is tracking a lot of wallets, and I track a lot of influencers' wallets because, as I'm sure
that's what I'm telling you guys. There's a lot going on in these crypto streets. I think I mentioned that earlier. These guys are really researching crypto movements and buys and selling. That's a lot deeper than you think it is, right? I was telling you guys, I talked to some of these people. We're in conversations about different things. I'm not sure about, I ain't heard about this, but I do know there are other influencers that people are tracking, right? They're tracking their movements, they're tracking the buy and the sales, who they're doing business with. And there are entities like leather organizations, SEC, Secret Service. I know I keep mentioning Secret Service, but Secret Service is involved in all kind of money transfer, wiretaps. What is that? Counterfeit money. FBI is involved. So there is some internal investigations going on for influencers ever since the Sam Freeman Banks, the FTX thing. There's a lot more eyes on crypto. I think Tom Brady lost his money. Shaq lost some money. People were throwing around threats. I think Tiger Woods was involved in the FTX thing. The FTX thing kind of put a serious black eye on crypto, which is already under a lot of scrutiny. But just remember, if you get it, you got it. right? Anything that's in your crypto wallet, you might have to pay taxes on, but I don't think they can take it. I'd have to get legal involved and see what they say. But there is certain entities that move large sums of money through crypto because it can't be taken.
You know, influencers have the power, right, to move charts. They have the power to increase the price by, you know, shilling coins out to their communities, and of course their communities buy, and the price goes up, right? So I'm finding wallets all the time of influencers. So this isn't like, you know, the first time I've done this. I've done it many times. So basically, Crypto Jon, I don't know now, about 6 weeks ago, I think he called an emergency conference within his Discord. Okay, and all the members, you know, were encouraged to go and to join this conference. And the conference was all about the fact that Jon was setting up a Coinbase wallet. Okay, and he was sort of showing others in the community how to also set up Coinbase wallet, in essence, encouraging them to buy the things that he buys, right, to follow along with his trades. And of course, once he did that, you know, I had my suspicions about Jon before, but I didn't have any way to prove it or any way to track him. But, you know, for me, that was exciting because I knew that now I was going to be able to find his wallet on the blockchain.
This is crazy. This is crazy, monkey. Money. My bad. Money Mark. This is crazy, man. What in the
What the hell? Oh my God, no way. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I guess I need to start having later lives, right? I guess there's more going on than what meets the eye, but there's definitely a lot of this fudster people out here, right? There's anonymous people. People contact me. Man, you guys, if I could show you, right? If I could just open up and show you some of these DM messages I get, or some people that email me, or some people that comment on YouTube videos about some of the stuff they're doing. Like, there's one guy in particular that is shorting. I think he's shorting Turbo, actually. I'm trying to remember if it's Turbo or Casper. It's Turbo. So this guy shorts large sums of money on Turbo. And when Turbo goes down, he's making a lot. But Turbo doesn't really go down that much. So I don't understand. So he thinks he's manipulating Turbo, which is also crazy.
And I was going to be able to track his movements. Okay, so let me show you first off how I found his wallet and how I confirmed that it was his wallet. Okay, so what we're looking at here is Jon's call channel in his Discord server, and he called. This was the first call that he had made after setting up his Coinbase hot wallet. It's the meme Hoppy, and as you can see, he called it on June 30th at 8:41 p.m. Okay, 8:41 p.m. So naturally, the first thing that I would do to try and find somebody's wallet, an influencer's wallet, especially after they've called it, is I go to the chart, right? Go to the chart, first thing. So June 30th is right around here, okay, this area here. So obviously none of this existed when this was called. So the first thing that I did was I scrolled down and I started looking for people who had made big purchases, you know. And as you can see here, you can see how much is bought, how much is sold, the P&L, and how much is unrealized. Okay. So I went through, and I didn't have to go too far. Actually, I had found a wallet that had bought a substantial amount of Hoppy a few times, a few buys, and it brought me to this wallet right here. Okay. What I did was I had a look, and I'm right at the very last page of this wallet. So this is like the first movements of the wallet. Hoppy was the first thing that was bought. Okay, see this here. This was that's another wallet address. This was just transferred to this wallet. I'm sure some of you know who have wallets, hot wallets, that sometimes you get transferred coins, right? So these times are actually in a different time zone, but I mean, you can click on the transaction itself and have a look and change the time to your local time. But instead of doing that, I'm going to bring you to the wallet address here. Okay, so you know, some of you may not know this, but you can click on the wallet address and you can go to the chart. Okay, June 30th. Okay, so around here. Yeah. Okay, and you can click on Maker and you can punch in the wallet address and you can apply, and you will see the movements of that wallet address, okay, and the things that they've done. So the funny thing here is, so the last buy you can see is June.
Shut the front door. You can put the wallet address in. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can put the wallet address in and show you all the buys the wallet did over a time period? What the? Oh my God. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this guy? The Fudster? Okay. Okay.
June 30th at 8:33 p.m. Let's have a look at that again, eh? Just 7 or 8 minutes before he called it. Interesting, right? Very interesting. Okay, and then also he calls this at 8:41, and you can see a couple hours later, a few hours later, he sold, and he sold $10,000 worth. Okay, so of course,
That's what I've been telling you guys, man. Be careful who you listen to. It's real in the field out here, guys. These guys are actually doing a lot of weird stuff. I know you're not talking about Galaxy. Pip, you're killing it. My main influencer nowadays is I can't even do it. I can't. Told you wild stuff. You didn't know that. I didn't know that. Life cycle. We might have to have a session life cycle because this is some real. I think either scan can do that too. I'm definitely checking it out. I'm definitely gonna be playing around with it tonight. This shit crazy. I wonder if Galaxy can do it. Do it. Okay, I'm about to say, please tell me you're not talking about Gal. Oh my God, that guy. Oh my God. Anyway, I don't want to go down a rabbit hole, but if you get a chance, if you are in the Galaxy, go look up some of my video. I got a video about Galaxy where these guys went similar to this. They went all the way in on a lot of weird stuff that's happening with Galaxy. And after that came out, Galaxy ended up moving from DC, DMV area to New York. And it got crazy from there. So I don't know, but if you get a chance, check that video out.
this doesn't confirm that it's his wallet. This is just suspicion at this point. So what do you do?
That's what I was thinking too, life cycle, especially these guys that are charging. Some of these guys are charging $200. I think Galaxy was charging $500 a month. $500 a month for the Discord. What are you giving away in the Discord, right? Are you giving me money in the Discord, or are you multi-layering pump and dump schemes? Regardless, this is bad for crypto, right? All this stuff coming out and all this exposure to all this weird stuff's going on is why people don't trust crypto.
Next, right? You keep an eye on the wallet and you see what they're accumulating next. Okay, so all within the same day, this wallet starts accumulating Watt, Draggy, and Flappy. Okay, all on the same day. See this? It's all during July 1st here, all of it. The wallet continues to accumulate a lot, right? throughout July 1st, and you can also see July 2nd. It's still being accumulated, right? A lot is being accumulated. So the next thing that happens, of course, is Jon calls Flappy.
Oh yeah, that's my point too. Summertime, you're on it. I see that you're very observant. They always tell you. I told you. I told you guys. I told you. I freaking told you. These guys literally tell influencers. I've had influencers, you know, and might be part of their Discord, telling me not to talk about certain coins yet. Right? Literally telling me in messages, which I have. I don't know if I kept them or not. I don't want to be implicated, but allegedly, right? Allegedly are sending messages and telling you influencers not to talk about certain things because they're accumulating it or they are investing in it, right? Or there's a term they use. Can't remember what the term is, but it means that it's kind of red listed, right? And if it's red listed, don't talk about it. Once it becomes off the red list, you do your videos. But if somebody says to you, I don't really remember the term, we'll just say red listed. It's red listed, nobody makes videos about it, right? And if you do, you're gonna get contacted like, what are you doing? Why are you, don't make videos about this, give me a month or two or something, right? And then all of a sudden, somebody will make a video, and then somebody else will make a video. And then it is now, everyone's making videos about it. Then all of a sudden, people sell and this token disappears. It was something, I want to say, was it H bar or something? Oh my God, it was something. I can't remember. It's late. I don't know, but I can't remember. It was something that was big, right? It got quiet. They said somebody contacted me allegedly and said don't talk about it. A month or two later, they made a video about it, and then they were punching it hard. And then all of a sudden, they started making videos about they were getting out of the project. They didn't like the team. They didn't like the developers. They didn't like something about the project seemed kind of scammy. It might be a pump and dump. At this point, these guys had already dumped it, right? So the price starts going down. So a lot of people bought into it, anticipating the price to go up. So they were buying big into it. And all of a sudden, it rugged, right? It rugged hard. Like these guys straight out of nowhere crashed. The whole project crashed. I was like, that's weird. And it was so weird because allegedly certain influencers was like, don't talk about it. I was like, okay, you know, why do I care? And then all of a sudden they pumped it hard. They talk about it. Okay. And then the price started going down. Price went down some more. Then these guys came out and said that they were no longer with them. They weren't with the project. Some of these projects are paying people to make videos. These guys contacted me to ask me how much I charged per video. And whatever the number was, they would give me a bonus to make 2 videos right away about a certain project. And I was like, I don't do that, right? We don't do that here. If I don't like the project, I'm making videos about it. If it doesn't sound legit, I'm not making videos about it. If I don't understand what's going on, I'm not going to make any freaking videos. Let's get back to the chat and going off the tangent here. This blew my mind. I was in CG and Jon's Discord. That's crazy. I was trying to tell people I was in CG's Discord before he started getting crazy with the prices, and people were like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "I don't know, right? I don't. Let me look at this real quick." And it's like this project is weird. Like I was saying earlier, this team doesn't have any white papers. Doesn't even have a freaking website. What makes you think they're going to come out of nowhere, build a website, get white pages, and become a legitimate project? Like what's really going on here?
And draggy. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. So July 1st at 11:24 p.m. Okay. So let's have a look at the charts. Okay. On July 1st, right? July 1st. right around here. Okay.
Life cycles too late to get out, man. We're already in it to win it now. You're part of the evil empire. You might as well ride it out, man. It's too late for that.
Yeah, that looks like that might be his community's pump there. So we'll punch that in. See all those buys? And you can see, let me just get a little closer. You can see that the last buy, 9:36 p.m. on July 1st.
It's making you hungry. This is making me so hungry, for real, for real. Hungry? What do you mean hungry?
9:36 p.m. on July 1st is the last buy for Draghi. And then 2 hours later, it gets called, right? 2 hours later, it's called, okay? So for me, as somebody who does this for a living, that's enough. That's enough to confirm that this is Crypto Jon's wallet. However, if you're not convinced, let's keep looking, okay? Let's look at Flappy now. Okay, so this looks very similar to the last one, doesn't it? All right, so here we're at July 1st again. Okay. So let's have a look. The very last buy was at 9:29 p.m. on July 1st. And once again, 2 hours later, on the same day, Flappy is called. Okay, so I mean, you could refute this, I suppose, but it's pretty coincidental, wouldn't you say? But trust me, there's more. There is more. If you're not satisfied yet, there is more. So next, what happens? Watt is called. And as we've just seen in that same wallet, Watt was also being accumulated during the time that Flappy and Draghi were being accumulated, all in that same wallet, right? Okay. And so on July 2nd, we see that he calls Watt at 11:45 p.m. Okay. So let's have a look at the chart now. So what did I say? July 2nd. That's a little too far. July 2nd, right around there. Okay, let's say right around there. That looks about right. Okay. See, same wallet. Still looking at the same wallet. We will copy the address. And once again, guys, I'll leave this for you so you can have a look yourself because, you know, I'm not making this stuff up. All right, so punch in the wallet address there. And as you can see, we've got buys and we've got a sell here. So the last buy happened at midnight, 12:12 on July 12th. Sorry, on July 2nd. On July 2nd. Okay. And July 2nd, so like you know, almost 12 hours later, he's called this. And as you can see, 11:45 it was called, and then his community pumped it up for him a bit, and he sold about $9,000 worth there. So an interesting thing here is that Jon, you know, as we mentioned earlier, he boasts that he buys and he holds, right? He has his sell alerts too, where he lets his community know when he's sold things, right? And I'm not currently in the Discord, but I've only not been in there for a couple of days, and there was no sell alerts at all, none, for any of these picks that I've just showed you, none. Okay. You know, I even asked him here straight up on July the 8th, have you taken profits on any of your latest calls? And I'm talking about the memes, all these memes that we've just looked at. No, I haven't. I'm holding everything. July 8th, okay? July 8th. Let's have a look at the charts and see if that's true. This is just a quick edit and addition to this video. I started making this video last night.
That's weird. But yeah, I know. Let me see. I have a small bag of Watt. Probably won't do anything, but hey, you never know. Glad you're checking this video out. If I'm wrong, I'll take the blame. But this is proof right here. No, this is legit, right? I mean, but I'm telling you guys, I got to do the research. Well, I can't really tell you yet, but I'm telling you guys, a lot of these influencers aren't doing things to your best interest. We'll just say that, right? I'm not going to go into full detail, but there is, I wouldn't say a scam element, but there is a money-making venture in crypto, right? There's a lot of money-making behind the scenes going on. Legal or illegal. All you see is buy and sell actions. You don't see, in fact, you don't know in fact if it's, yeah. Also, I've noticed that, not particularly with John, but I think Summertime said it earlier. Nobody really tells you when they sell, right? There's sell alerts and a lot of extra BS, but they don't actually tell you, oh, I'm selling. I'm telling you, man, that whole, it wasn't H-bar. What was it? Oh my God, what was that? It was a crypto that these guys were hyping. And all of a sudden they stopped, right? And it pumped crazy. And then they kind of stopped talking about it. I was like, oh, snaps. Let me go ahead and get out of it. And when it went quiet is pretty much anytime somebody hypes a project and it goes quiet, I sell. I don't even talk or FUD. I sell and tell people to get out, right? Just in case. And usually when I sell, the price starts to dip and I knew something was wrong, right? But like Pip said, I get small portions, right? I'm not going to go all the way in unless I'm researching and the company is doxed. I think another influencer was saying he was talking about a lot of these dev teams, which I'm sure you know about. A lot of these guys start a project, and if you look, the project team will be the same team on another project, right? So a project comes up, it rug pulls, then the same little shady people with no pictures and different names, right? It might be 3 men and 2 women. The next project is 3 women and 2 men, right? It's the same little 5 pattern, and you can track them across multiple projects. A project comes in, it pumps, it dumps, it disappears, goes to 0. Another project with the same 5 do the same thing. Dumps a little bit, comes out of nowhere. It's a little press, it pumps and disappears. And I've seen that rinse and repeat a lot. That's what I was telling people. Be careful. He was a great guy, but money will make you do whatever. But it might not be just him, right? He might be involved with other entities that might be using him, right? He might have got used. So I'm not going to throw him under the bus yet. The screenshot just looks how sketchy it is. Like, how are you going to tell someone to put money into something you don't even know about? People trust you. That's what I'm saying, man. A lot of these projects, people, well, it's a lot of FUD going on. A lot of people telling you they're deep in projects they don't even own or not even wanting to own. Telling you this rug pull guy was like, we're going to give you a certain amount of the coins. We're going to tell you when to sell them, but we're going to sell them when we get people involved. I was like, this is too complicated, and I'm not into rug pulls. Yeah, but if you look at the spikes after he tells his Patreon, that's when he announced it on YouTube. After YouTube, they sell. Of course, they sell it. They buy it up in bulk, right? And as soon as the Patreon folks buy in, they dump. So you won't see the price action dip because they're selling as their group buys in. And as their group buys in, once they sell off 50% or 20% or however much they're in, they're basically the whale. Once the whale sells, the price prices. It doesn't matter what the holders are doing, because the bigger investor's gone, right? It's going to come down.
And as of today, he posted this in his buy sell whatever alerts on his Discord. I just found out a website for Molly is also down since they haven't posted on X in 5 days, and now website is down. I'm no longer going to hold this meme. Makes me think they will rug and run. Swapped it to Turbo. Again, I just wanted to show you this.
Yeah, I actually did see that. Actually literally heard him. I think I heard him on a live yesterday or a couple days ago. I did hear when he said he was talking about Molly, and he was like, the website's down. And I was like, that's weird. Then I was thinking, probably just another rug pull, right? Because why does I want to say someone recommended this company that I got into at a pre-sale, right? And it never went anywhere after the pre-sale. After the pre-sale, if you go now, look at the website. The website's gone. There's no link there. Like, it's never even whoever made it took the page down and everything. And I would say they're probably moving from page to page. But in all seriousness, Crypto Jon did post a video last Friday, right? We had the AMA. He posted a video of him wearing a Rolex, which was kind of weird, right? But his face isn't on the shot. So maybe it wasn't him. I don't know. But let me see if I can find that actually. Now that you guys have been talking about it, let me get back to the video. Sorry.
Quickly, it's completely it's just false anyway, because he sold his position weeks ago, so this doesn't, it doesn't really mean anything. But I just want to show you that he continues to lie and manipulate, and he's just full of shit. He sold Molly weeks ago. So that's the first edit. The second quick edit that I wanted to add to this video is he had a live stream today on his YouTube, and I asked him this question right here, that I was curious if he had taken any profits from his most recent meme picks. They're looking pretty down these days, is what I said. Of course, I already know that he has fully exited his picks. He hasn't just taken profits; he's sold his entire position. But I just wanted to get a response from him to see what he had to say about it.
Doldster, curious if you've taken any profits from your most recent meme picks yet? Nope, I haven't. They're looking pretty down these days. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to take profits. There is no profits. They're down in price. They're just a set and forget. Memes, you got to know what you're getting into. I always say lottery plays for one, and two, they're not going to be like, they only go up, I notice, unless they're having meme season. They only go up when the market's red, because people go back into them to try to flip them to put back into the utility place they had just sold. So they usually go up in the red market, and then once the market goes green for a little bit, they sell them again for utility, and they constantly go back and forth chasing plays. So doesn't mean you have to worry about it. It just means you have to understand why it's happening.
Let's have a look. Hoppy. So on July 1st, he sold some, but let's oh, it looks like he's even bought some more Hoppy, eh? But oh, look at all that selling. Look at all that selling. Let's look at it on the chart. Look at all of that. When was that? July 21st is when he sold his last piece of it. Let's look. See, he sold his entire position. He has sold his entire position. Okay, let's have a look at Draghi now. Boom, look at all of that selling. Look at all of it. So the last sell on Draghi was the 17th of July. Once again, I was in his Discord just a few days ago. August 2nd or 3rd was the day that I was kicked out for not paying. And there was no sell alerts, nothing. He had told me and others that he doesn't, he hasn't sold these positions. He holds on to them, right? Let's see. Look at all of that selling. Bought $18,000, $20,000 worth, sold $82,000 worth. See, he made $64,000 off of that. Pretty crazy, right? Let's have a look at Flappy. All right. Flappy sold the last piece of it on July 17th, the same day as Raggy, right? Once again, no sell alerts, nothing. Look at all that selling. For some reason, Dex Screener is not displaying the right amount bought, because you can see right here that he's bought 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, but for some reason it's not showing up how much he's bought here properly. But anyway, again, you can go through this and you can do all the you can add it up and figure it all out for yourself if you like. But again, he's basically, he's lying to you guys. He's lying to you. He wants you guys to hold on to your bags, and he wants you guys to buy more so he can sell it and he can continue to make money off of you guys. That's why he's telling you to hold. That's why he's telling you to buy the dip, so we can continue to make money from you. Let's look at WAD now. Okay, WAD, of course, is going to be very similar. As you can see, he bought and then he sold 9,000 on top of his community's pump. I mean, he's done that on most of these coins. See, he's done it here, and he's done it on a couple anyway. And again, if we zoom out, it looks the same, right? It looks the same, same thing. Yeah, again, this for some reason Dex Screener is not telling me the proper amount that he bought. You can go down and you can add it all up. As you can see, that's much, much more than $4,669. But anyway, you can go through and figure it out yourself. But again, and the last sell was on the 17th, so when he sold out these other two on the 17th. Okay, so now let's look at the next thing that we have to talk about with John.
Dang, I feel bad now. He was in the AMA and he didn't say anything, but he was there. I'm like, oh man, what the freak? But I guess you definitely got to be careful. Got to be real careful in these crypto streets, trying to rebuild the community. Oh my God, John, come on.
Okay, so I also want to talk about some of this stuff, which is kind of interesting. It doesn't, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, okay, on July 8th, you can see that he's said that he's added more Hoppy. Okay, on July 8th. And also same day, he decided that he
Life cycle, I did believe, but I mean, this is pretty clear and cut evidence. I mean, I don't think somebody's going to doctor all this kind of stuff, right? I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? You think this is fake or you think it's real? I mean, I do know that there's some shadiness going on in crypto, especially with these YouTube influencers. I can attest to that firsthand, right? There's a lot of not so straightforward business going on. I'll just leave it at that, right? There's a lot of strangeness, and people are making a lot of money on the backs of other people, and we don't do that here, right? We're standing on business, right? If you know, or if you find out, let me know. We're going to look at it. We're going to investigate it. We're going to get to the bottom of it quick, but we're standing on business here, man. That's the main reason why Turbo community is strong as it is. We're not doing that here, right? We don't do that here, right? We stand on business. They don't want to stand on business, go somewhere else and rug pull with your boys. But officially, this guy is not part of crypto. He said it himself. He's not part of Turbo. This guy is not part of Turbo, period. We're standing on business. If you don't like it, I don't care. But we are. Let me go back and put my screener up here. Let me make sure. Face. Hold up. Let me see this. Turbo Toad Central Office. And we are not standing with this guy. If he did do it, if he didn't do it, if it's a problem, if it was a mistake, if he was manipulated, we are not standing with this guy. We are not associated with this guy. Don't get it twisted. Don't bring that negative energy over here, right? We're standing on business, period. Back to the video.
He added more WA Dragon Flappy. So everything, right? All on July 8th, around 2:18, 128. Okay, so within the span of an hour. So let's see that on July 8th. Let's see if that's true. So he actually added, so here's July 8th on Hoppy, right here, this whole range here. He actually added nothing on July 8th. He added some on July 9th and 10th, but nothing on the 8th. Let's look at Draghi. It looks like he's actually added some here. But then, so it looks like he's added some. One, okay.
Thank you, Lifecycle. Standing on business, straight up. We're standing on business, stand up.
Okay, so let's take a look. 202, we're looking at Draghi. 202, so 202 is the last buy of Draghi, and just less than 20 minutes later, he calls it, and then you guys start pumping it, and then he starts selling it. He sells $10,000 worth, but then he adds more. So it's a little strange, right? It's a little strange what he's done there. And of course, he sold it all after. Let's take a look at July 8th. So on July 8th, so here, this is interesting on Flappy, okay? So July 8th, around 1 o'clock, between 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, or 1:30 to 2 o'clock, he has actually added some more. And then he calls it to you guys, hoping that you're going to pump it. And then he sells off 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 35,000. A little less than that because not all of these are exactly $5,000. But so he's essentially called this to you guys to help pump, so he can sell. So he can sell on top of your pumps. That's what he's done here. And Watt. Let's find July 8th on Watt. So he's also added some here too. And he's called it, and then he's added more.
Bro, Texas Crypto, don't even get me started on Architect. That guy, oh my God, rugged his app on his coin for millions. John gave buy signals. Maybe he uses Patreon to make big gains, but I have made about. Oh wow, with Archetype or with John? I mean, I've made money with John, so I ain't tripping. But Archetype, this guy was flooding Casper hard. I got the videos, bro. That's why I record these videos. Actually, while you guys are like, some people are like, why are you recording videos of other YouTubers? This is why I'm making these videos. I got the evidence, bro. This guy, Archetype, told people Casper's not going to do anything. Casper's a scam or a rug pull. I got the videos. And he's saying, get out of Casper. Then Casper pumps. Next thing we know, he's got Casper shirts on, Casper t-shirts, making Casper videos. I was like, you slime ball. You was just fudding it last week. Now you're one of Casper's largest supporters. So what happened, right? I joined John's Discord with John. John told us about Turbo. Oh my God. Here we go. So the plot thickens. But I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, Texas crypto. Interesting. Let's get back to the video.
More the next day, and then he started to sell it. So he didn't sell directly on top of your pumps this time. Okay, so.
But I can tell you, I don't know if you heard it earlier, there is open investigations, right? These guys are investigating certain YouTubers for these kind of fraud after your man, Sam Bankman, and his elaborate Ponzi scheme of which all he doing was buying Bitcoin and selling it to Japan, which I don't know how nobody caught that a long time ago. And when the price of Bitcoin went down, he couldn't cover his losses and the whole thing fell apart.
Oh, there's some other really devious stuff now that we should talk about. You know, other than just like the straight up lying that he's doing, he's done some devious things too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. John got into Turbo after us because I remember John making Turbo videos after we were already talking about it. And exclusively, we remember John being in this Turbo turn-up several times. So John kind of does a lot of investigating, we'll say, before he gets into stuff. So I don't know. Galaxy put us on Turbo way before. I got to go back and check. But I do know John got the Turbo late because I remember John making his first couple Turbo videos. Like Turbo might be on to something. That's why I have 3 million Turbo. I got in early. Still up on Turbo. Pretty sure you're way up. 3 million deep in the game. In the early days, John gave good picks, but when his subscriptions got too big, his Patreon grew, then his picks were pump and dumps. Oh, wow, John. But even what was that? Jesse I was saying Crypto Galaxy's picks are only about 40%, right? He's 40% hit or miss. And John kind of veered away. At first they were kind of working together, and then John Galaxy went down with some scam stuff or something happened, and John kind of ventured away, but he was using Galaxy's picks in the beginning. I got footage for that as well. That's why I'm recording these videos. People say I was crazy. People say I don't know what I'm talking about. People say I'm lazy. I'm not doing the work. No, I'm documenting. I told you guys that in the very beginning. On my first couple videos, go back and check them out. The first videos with what is that? Vertcoin and Lithium AI and those projects. Go back and check them out. Right? I'm telling you, I'm documenting the crypto journey.
And we're going to talk about what those are now. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is this this watch list that was created by Crypto Jon. Okay, there was a time about, I don't remember exactly, about 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, something like that. He created a new channel in his server called the Watch List, and the Watch List was it was just a spot for him to post cryptos that he was looking at, that he was researching, that he was considering buying but had not bought yet. He was very specific about the fact that he had not bought them yet. I never got any screenshots of the watch list itself. It is now deleted, but let's have a look at some of these screenshots that I did get and prove to you that it did exist. This is a test. If I feel members here can't handle it, I'm removing the watch list ASAP. So I have it yesterday there, but I do have another one here. This is a test. If field members can't handle it, I'm removing unknown because he's had it. He's deleted it since then. And once again, this is on July 8th. Okay, July 8th. He's created the watch list. Okay. Molly, the meme Molly, was added to the watch list, the Ethereum Matt Fury thing. One of the members said, "Did you buy Molly?" Question marks. Didn't see the buy alert. And he says, watch list equals watching, researching. He cannot teach common sense. They have to read. You know, he's such a condescending person, and he's so condescending. It's wild. You know, he's supposedly supposed to be in the Discord teaching and coaching and helping people, but he doesn't do any of that. It's just wild. There's no service provided at all. You know. So here we go. Let's take a look at this. On July 8th at 11:35 p.m., he says that he has not bought Molly. He's just watching, researching, right? It's common sense. 11:35, July 8th. Let's take a look at the chart. Okay. So one thing that I quickly need to mention as we look at the Molly chart is these screenshots that were sent to that I have here were actually sent to me by members who are still in the Discord. Okay, and in fact, they're in a different time zone as me. They're in UTC 8. Okay, and I'm in UTC 4. So what I've done is I've switched the time zone to UTC 8, so you can see this more accurately. However, it doesn't change the actual times of the buys and sells when you click on the little bubbles that come up. So anyway, let's have a look. Again, what you can do, you know, if you don't believe me, is you can go, if you're in the Discord, you can look up those messages that I just showed you, and you can bring them to Deck Screener with the wallet address, and you can look for yourself, and it'll all be accurate for you, right? For some reason, again, the buys and sells won't change the time zone. It'll always stay local. However, you can change the time zone for how things occurred, like on the bottom here within the chart, like see that time and date. So let's have a look. So again, on July 8th, around midnight, right around here, okay, he's saying that he's got this watch list, Molly's on it, hasn't bought, hasn't sold. Let's take a look and see if that's true. Let's see. Look, see that? July 8th. See that down there? July 8th at 11 o'clock. And he's bought more at, at 9 o'clock and more at 10 o'clock. And how much has he bought? He's bought 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. And what's happened, because he's put this on his watch list, his members are trying to front run him, right? They're trying to get up. You know, they're trying to get a head start because they think he's going to call it. And then you know what he does? After that, he full clips everything he put into it. He full clips just over $23,000 in one clip. And I remember looking at the chart when this happened, because I was watching the chart, and I remember he had full clipped. And let's see if I can get to it. It's kind of hard to get that far back. See, look what he did. Look what he did. See, those are the buys that happened on July 8th. And then that was his sell when he full clipped it. And that's all the way down here. See where he full clipped it. Isn't that crazy? So basically what's happened here is he's manipulated you guys, right? He's put out this watch list and pretended to not buy it when in fact he has bought it, and you know, in hopes of you guys buying it too, which you did. You guys did. You made it go up. And then he full clips $23,000 on top of your heads. I mean, you know, and like then you can see like it's on an uptrend, and then after he does that, it starts going on a downtrend. He's lying to you guys. He's trying all this stuff to make money off you. It's fucking wild. Like what a guy, right? What a guy. So, and then after he full clips, what does he do next? Watch list is gone, guys. We can't handle that. And that's at 12:30 the next day. So shortly after 12:13, when did he sell it? Yeah, 11:15. So an hour later, watch list is gone, guys. It's done. It's over now. You guys can't handle it. You're not responsible enough. You're not responsible enough to handle this, guys. Now that I've lied to you about buying something in hopes that you'd front run me so I could dump on your head. What a great guy, eh? It's nice you pay for his Discord, and that's what he does for you. Now, of course, the next thing that happens, Molly is called. And again, I had a Molly screenshot, but for mine it just said today because I took it on the day of. So here I've gotten a friend in the Discord who's also in the same person in UTC 8 to send me a new screenshot with the timestamp on it so you guys can see. Okay. So on July 13th at 10:20 a.m. he calls Molly. Okay. July 13th. So let's have a look at the Molly chart. As I don't want the 1 second chart anymore. Okay, let's have a look. So this is after his first pump and dump here. Okay. And he starts accumulating again, accumulating all kinds. Okay, July 13th. See, July 13th. And you can see, and we're looking at this timestamp down here because this one down here is the UTC 8, which we want. He's so approximately 9 o'clock a.m. He's done accumulating, you know, and he's accumulated all this, loads, right? And so then July 13th at 9 a.m. he's done accumulating. An hour and a bit later, he calls it to you guys. Okay. Calls it to you guys. And then what do you guys do? You guys start buying it up, right? You make this pump for him. You made this pump for him. That was you. And then what does he do? He sells all over your head. He sells all over your head. You know, and how much does he sell? He sells 1,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. It's tons. He sells loads, okay? And then he sells the rest of his position here. As you can see, you know, he's completely, once again, fully out of his position. So I don't know how you can possibly refute any of this stuff, right? Like, how does somebody go, how do we look at this wallet and then we see Hoppy being accumulated and then it's called, and then we see Draggy, Flappy, and Watt being accumulated, and then they're called by Jon afterwards. And then we see the watch list, and if we look inside of his wallet at that time, we see Molly being accumulated, right? These buys here. And then all of a sudden this Molly is on the watch list. See, there's the 4 buys, right?
Yeah, this is pretty clear cut. I don't know what he said in his defense in the live, but I'm a numbers guy, bro. This guy's presenting way too much numbers. I wonder what he's going. That's what I'm thinking, right? How can you dispute this, right? I found the Turbo vid from Jon. It was the first video of Turbo 6 months ago, right about the time that I bought. What was that? January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay. I want to say I might have seen Galaxy talking about it. I don't know. I'd have to see. I'd have to go back and check.
On the watch list, and then all of a sudden it's dumped.
But I know I did get in the hobby listening to Jon. So it's going to be interesting.
And it's deleted, right? But then the wallet starts accumulating again, right? And its last buy is just an hour before he's called it to you guys, right? Like, you can't refute this. Like, it's so obvious to me that this is absolutely 100% his wallet. But wait, guys, there's more. There's more that I want to talk to you about. on July 13th, on this day here, at first thing in the morning, he's created this this DCA alert, okay, that he added more arc block. And anybody that knows John, I mean, I showed you that tweet at the beginning, and that's ever watched his YouTube videos knows that he says arc block is absolutely his most bullish crypto. That's what he calls it, his most bullish crypto. He's holding it all. He's holding it for altcoin season. Okay. And he holds it on the centralized exchange. I know he does, right? That's where he bought it. But something very, very interesting happens shortly after he calls this on July 13th at 12:50 a.m. Okay. This wallet that we've been looking at, this same one, all of a sudden gets a bunch of arc blocks sent to it from the centralized exchange. Interesting, right? So let's copy the wallet address once again, and let's look at arc block, okay? Let's punch it in here. Let's see what this wallet did with this arc block. Oh my goodness, look at that. It sold around $38,000 worth ish. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? And look when it's done it. It started selling at around 2:30 a.m. on July 13th. July 13th, 1 a.m. almost.
Yeah, money marked the same, right? I was with John for a while. I mean, I was with Galaxy for a while, and Galaxy started getting kind of big, and then he started getting rude and weird. I'm telling you straight up, man. Last Friday, I was looking for the picture. John posted a video with a Rolex when he was on. I wonder if I got that in my. When he was on the live, because I asked him. And he was mentioning why he didn't say nothing in the live. He never responded. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. But the truth will come out. We'll see. I don't know what he said today in his live. Anybody catch the live? Anybody know what the rebuttal was?
An hour later, this same wallet we've been looking at gets sent arc block from Coinbase and sells his most bullish crypto. His most bullish crypto. Crypto Jon. Crypto Jon. So, what have we established? Well, we've definitely established that we have Crypto Jon's wallet. We've established that Crypto Jon has completely sold Hoppy, completely sold Draggy, completely sold Flappy, and completely sold Watt. Okay. We've also established that he's been selling arc block, at least this amount, at least that amount. We've established that John creates fake DCA alerts for arc block, for Hoppy, for Watt, Flappy, and Draggy. Some were real, some were not. We've established that he dumps on top of his community's pumps, right? We've established that. And we've established that Crypto Jon, is 100% an absolute liar. Now, I want to talk on this last part about my theory, okay? My theory. So this is not backed up by evidence, but here's my thoughts, okay? So if you go through all of the buys on Hoppy, all of the buys on Draggy, all of the buys on Flappy, all of the buys on Watt. If you add all that up, it's actually a substantial amount of money. It's like several $100,000 that he's put into these meme coins. Okay. Now, my theory is that he's been doing stuff like this all along. He's just been doing it from the centralized exchange. So you can't track that. You can't prove that, right? But you need to think about it this way, okay? So here's a guy, right, that spent, this is what he says to his fans and to his followers, etc., that he spent all this time working his ass off to make all this extra money, to put every single penny he had into the crypto market. Okay, that's what he says. Now, he also says that he's a buy and hold investor. Okay, that he doesn't sell. He's holding all these coins. Obviously, we've proved that that's not true. So my theory is that he's been selling all this stuff from the centralized exchange all along, because somebody who has all their money in crypto, okay, and has all their money in crypto, his only source of income, because he quit his job a while back, his only source of income is Discord, okay? Now, he does make a good amount of money off of Discord, but think about it this way. Discord, people are paying anywhere from, like, who knows, like $25 to like $75 a month USD, right? And it's been really busy the last few months, but back in the bear market, it wasn't that busy. There's roughly like just under 2,000 members right now in his Discord. So basically, what you're saying is somebody who has all their money wrapped up in crypto has made, I don't know, let's be generous and say he's made $1 million off of Discord in the last year, which is too generous. He has not made that much, but let's just say that he has. Are you telling me that somebody who's a brand new millionaire is going to take hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars and pump it into 4 meme coins over the span of like a few days, really? He's going to put all that money into meme coins.
Yeah. Texas crypto. CG was all kind of jerky, like way too jerky to be trying to help people. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to rebuild my community. I'm not talking crazy to people. I was in CG's Discord and he was just going in for somebody asking a question. I'm like, what the frick is wrong with this guy? Didn't see that Rolly. Pretty much said people hated on him, that it happened to everyone when you get a certain amount of subscribers. Yeah, if you're doing something, he denied it. When people were trying to ruin his name, then he name dropped Archie and CG and said the same thing happened to them. Sketchy. The same thing happened to Archie because Archie's a freaking, not even gonna go to that. But we know for a fact CG is sketch, right? We don't even have to argue that point. And Archetype is a clown. I'm not going to go into details. I'm just saying that guy's a clown. This guy's a kid. These are kids playing with people's money and they think they're going to get away with it. And you can see they don't get away with it, right? These kids are taking chances, or as we say, these kids are taking penitentiary chances and they're going to get caught straight up. I'm telling you since the beginning of the video, before we went into this rabbit hole with Crypto Jon, there is an open investigation, right? These guys are looking at influencers. I'll leave it at that. But they are subpoenaing these guys for different activities. I'm not sure if John is in a subpoena or Archblock, but they are looking into people for Ponzi schemes. And these guys, I don't know, these guys must have took money from the wrong person or pulled the wrong team, whatever it is. There is an open case. It's not a lawsuit. It's an actual case. And these guys are actually investigating a particular crypto. I don't remember the crypto is, but it is certain. I want to say it's two. If it's not two, it is one for certain. They're trying to see anybody involved, anybody who purchased it, anybody who talked about it. If you talked about it, did you purchase it? How much you had? How long you had it? They are investigating. So I don't know. You guys threw a whole lot at me with this whole Crypto Jon thing. I actually like Crypto Jon. He seemed pretty cool, right? So I don't know how deep this goes and what he's involved in. But I do know CG is sketch. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what you tell me, show me, what evidence, what fake mess you pull up. That guy's sketch. I said it. BTM, you know where to find me. Architect, same thing. That guy is sketch, straight up. Well, I would say that kid, straight up, right? These guys were involved in this Yotoshi thing. They got in Yotoshi, they pumped it, and they rug pulled the shit out of it. I got facts, I got videos, I got evidence. I'm not here to accuse anybody. Allegedly, I'm not here to get on a soapbox, but I know for a fact CG, an architect, is sketch, and I'll leave it at that.
And then someone apparently
Ball architect and arch block at 1.4, sold at 4.5. Got a new truck from it. John is okay in my book. Not perfect, but okay. I'll give you that, right? I'll give. What is going on tonight, guys? What are you guys doing to me? I give John a pass. Architect and CG, definitely not. Definitely not. I hope they get everything that's coming to them and more. And if they ask me, I'm singing like the OJs. I'm singing like the OJs, architect, and who is that? CG. Custom me with anything. I'm singing like the OJs. I might give John a pass because I made some pretty decent money with John, but I might give John a pass, even though if he is involved, he's not a jerk about it. CG, you took it too far, right? That's why you don't even mention me. You don't even look in my direction. We've already had it out. And archetype, same thing. You don't mention me, I don't mention you. That's the agreement. We keep it moving. Three Musketeers. I wasn't into them. I see the roly poly. I did see the roly. What? Architect and CG are scammers, plain and simple. I agree. My main man, Texas. A pound to you for sure. Architect, bro, you already know. You already know. CG, we'll leave it at that. Let's get back to John.
messaged me on X and tried extorting me. They're like, John, we're tracking your wallet. This is what we see. This is what we want you to do. You better answer or else. And I'm like, okay, that's not. I didn't even answer them. First of all, I seen most of that video. Okay, it is actually pretty funny how ridiculous that video is. Someone is saying apparently that I was holding 6 figures. I think it was 300,000 plus into Night Riders, Moly, Watt, Hoppy, Flappy, and Draggy. And then apparently it was happening before the buy alerts. They said like 12 hours prior. And what was it? Oh, and someone sold Art Block too. Sold Art Block from Moly. Okay. It sounds as ridiculous as it sounds. So I'm going to tell you guys how YouTube works, how Discord works, and how manipulation starts. First of all, it's all bullshit. It is complete and utter bullshit. This is what happens as a YouTuber, and you can ask, if I'm sure a lot of you guys are in other Discords, know other YouTubers. You can ask Crypto Galaxy, you can ask Crypto Archie, you can ask any YouTuber as a Discord. Okay, my Discord is one of the biggest Discords in all of crypto YouTube. We had around 2,000 members, a lot of people. When a YouTuber gets big, you're going to have a community who likes you. You're going to have haters no matter what. The other day, I was watching a live stream from George, Cryptos R Us, one of the nicest guys I ever met in this space. And I saw during his live stream, he had a nasty hate comment. And I'm like, how could someone...
What's up, Mr. Futster? Looks like we got the man himself here. What is going on? Welcome to the BTM show, guys. we are watching your video and we're trying to see what is this and is this fact, right? We already know arch block sketch straight up, CG sketch straight up, but you're saying John is also sketch. We watched your video word for word. This is the Turbo Toe community. The community sticks together. Turbo is strong, but I don't know. We're kind of split on. Well, as what's this guy says? What is this guy? Money Mark says this is pretty straight cut, right? You broke it down to the facts. I'm a numbers guy. So I'm definitely gonna follow the numbers. Pulling an all-nighter tonight, BTM. Look, I told you guys, I'm all the way live, bro. I mean, you already know Texas crypto. This is Texas, fool. Texas for Texas. What is it? Texas connects us, bro. I'll be on here all night. I don't care, right? I can talk all night, right? This is not a big deal to me, right? 2 hours into this, we can take this all day and night and day, right? I don't care. But I just want to get to the bottom of this. You can tell he's lying. I was thinking the same thing, Zach. He kind of looks shifty. I don't know about some of you guys, but I told you earlier, I'm born in the 70s. Things were different in the 70s and the 80s. There was a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of these kids now is different, right? Like I said earlier, it's not a problem until it's a problem, and you don't want this problem, right? Like I told CG, don't even try it, bro. Don't, just stop. What's up, Fudster? The Fudster is a Fudster. Too many coincidences when the timeline in the wallet. And we did see the wallet, so I did follow your video, and the timestamps do line up. And I was also telling these guys I've been contacted by different influencers that tell you to not talk about different things until they talk about it. And when they do talk about it, they push it hard. And they don't want people to get into certain projects I found or talked about too early. So they'll tell you, don't make the video yet. I'm not saying who does that, but there are influencers that contact me about what content. And also, too many coincidences within the timeline, the Discord stamps, that is. And I also know for a fact, not saying John, but some of these guys are into pump and dumps. And BitBoy has been subpoenaed about an investigation. Somebody's looking at a certain crypto. I don't remember what crypto it is, but somebody is investigating. Somebody might have rugged the wrong person. But I do know in the crypto world, there is a lot of rug pulls. Like my man said, most of the projects are scams, right? Most of the stuff. It's very hard to find legitimate projects. So much of it is scam. I've been involved in pump and dumps. I've bought in a project that disappeared. I bought 2 separate pre-sales that never even pre-sale, right? It went from a pre-sale on a website to put the Ethereum in. You purchased it, and we never got the tokens. I never got the tokens. And if you go to the website now, there is no website. Kind of like John's mentioning with Molly. I don't know how far he's involved in this, but these guys are definitely rugging, right? They're doing pump and dumps. So welcome, Fraudster. And I guess we'll finish up John's rebuttal, but it doesn't look good, honestly, right? I know crooks and criminals and overall unsavory individuals. And it ain't looking good, brother. Let me tell you that.
I hate this man. He doesn't have a Discord. He literally only talks about Bitcoin. And I don't know him personally, but he's one of the nicest guys ever. And he blocks people. And I'm like, it just goes without saying, it doesn't matter how you are, how you portray yourself to be. Perception is everything in this market. Reputation is everything in this market. I call this before the bull market even started. I told you guys from day one, they're going to manipulate you. If they can't shake you out of your plays, they're going to find a way to cause distrust. What is FUD? Spell it out. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. How do you create FUD? By going at the source. Who's the source? Me. Now, I have a reputation on YouTube for being a guy's guy, genuine person, and I see people trying to attack, discredit, whatever. It's all a solicitation at the end of the day. You ask any YouTuber who's been through this. I've had moderators from other YouTubers that left the group. They'll come in my group, they'll bash them to me, and then they'll turn on me and go to the next YouTube.
Yeah. Money Mark Futster is here, which is pretty cool because we literally just watched the video. Actually, I think it's still up. Yeah, right here. This is where we got in the video.
Absolutely not. If you only had $1 million and you were a millionaire for the first time in your life, would you take 400,000 of that and put it into 4 meme coin picks in 2 or 3 days? No, you absolutely would not. However, if you bought a bunch of altcoins in the bear market and you sold almost all of your positions back in those pumps in March and April, and you had $10 million, $15 million, $20 million, however much it might be, then yeah, $300,000, $400,000 to pump into a few meme coins isn't really that far-fetched at that point, right?
Correct. Right. If you got millions sitting around, $300,000 or $400,000 is nothing, and especially with the way you're moving. Right. If you're buying it in small chunks. So I don't know. At the end of the day, if these guys really did it, they're going to get caught. Look at, yeah, but look how long it took to catch FBF, because these guys, all this guy was literally doing was buying Bitcoin here and selling it in the Japanese market, and he did it for years before he got caught, right? Which was mind blowing to me. Everybody's like, this guy's some kind of crypto genius, and all he's doing is reselling Bitcoin. So I don't even know, right? I even was in a FTX, and I know people now still, after all this time, I know a guy that put all his money in FTX and a Bitcoin and was going to cash out the Bitcoin and build his parents a house in Jamaica, right? Apparently, FTX froze all these accounts, and there's all this currency sitting with FTX still years later, right? Bro, to clear this whole thing up, all he would have to do is dox his wallet, but he said, I'll hack it. Like, WTH's kind of defense is that I'd simply clear his name, but he can't because that is his wallet. Booyah! It's all the way live. It's all the way live, right? I mean, easily. And why would you why would he be that concerned about you hacking his wallet if his reputation is in question, right? That's kind of weird too, Futster. I think you might be on to something. Y'all keep me up through my personal struggle that I'm going to. Turbo Fam Unite. Of course, man, it's the fam, bro. We are here. We are live. Let's see here. Right. His rebuttal is not addressing the wallet. All just rhetoric. Yeah, actually, he's just talking, right? He didn't even say anything. He didn't say, yeah, Jason, glad we're here to support. Don't do anything crazy, right? You can sit here with us and be entertained.
Hate spreads, envy spreads, jealousy spreads. When you post buy and sellers, again, ask any one of these YouTubers, ask CG, who I respect, by the way, ask Archie, ask any YouTuber who has a lot of subs. who has a big Discord, what happens? When you post an alert, you get people who buy in early, you get people who buy at the top. When you pivot out.
Well, what I can say is I know people who have much bigger discords than you, John, and they're not involved in scams. So I don't know what to tell you. They're slick. But I do know these guys. Actually, I follow a lot of guys for financial investing, and they're not falling to scams like this, right? So I don't know what you think or what you thought, but your defense is kind of weak there, player.
Out of a play, you're going to have those who are in profit who are fine with it. The ones who did not make money are the ones who are going to hate you no matter what you say. You cannot save everybody. And for reference, the channel who made a video about me, his bio says meme coin trader, which says everything I need to know. This is what these malicious members do. Okay? They come in your Discord group. They pretend they're your best friend. They get very close to you. And by the way, I had no plans to even make it an acknowledgement video today because I don't really believe in appeasing haters. But
so why'd you make the acknowledgement video if you had no plans on doing it? Dude, stop the cap, man. Come on.
This is like so ridiculous. I'm like, you know what? Let me just say my piece, and that's a one-off. They come in your group. They get close to you. They act like they're your friend. But what they're really doing is they're studying your business model and they're secretly hating you. They're forming secret Discord groups with other members. Again, you can ask any other YouTuber's Discord. They will shake their head and tell you the same thing. They create secret groups. Over time, they poach members. And then the minute they go to start their own channel or their own Discord, they pull the plug. They turn on you. They attack your reputation. They discredit you. And they know the majority of people are going to blindly just listen. So yesterday's attack, they knew when I went live today that I physically was not going to check my Discord chat. I saw it in the Reddit. They planned it. They planned to attack and make the video. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when. They came in my group, and by the time my stream even ended, they left the group. I already banned them. They can't come back unless they use a fake profile. But they planned this because they knew if they could blindside me, it was their best chance to sway members. And I think in the comments of that video, they unfortunately brainwashed many investors already who are out to say, oh, I knew this. John was always bad. I assure you, nothing has ever changed on my part. This is what happens in the market. I was warned by other YouTubers years ago this would happen. This is why, by the way, a lot of top YouTubers who have 100K plus subs like Cryptos R Us, Altcoin Daily, Financial Friend, none of them have Discords. You ever wonder why? It's because of situations.
Yeah, that's what I told you guys. I don't understand why people are investing in Discords. I've been telling you that the whole time. Tell me if I'm lying, life cycle. If they are telling you, charging you money for advice or financial advice, they're not financial advisors. If you guys are giving these guys money and getting picks from non-financial advisors, that's the first problem. The second problem is, as he mentioned, in these discords, you have the ability to get manipulated, right? It's a whole manipulation process, right? Yeah, lifestyle. It's a freaking pyramid scheme, right? And the way some of these guys had it set up, they got multi-levels of the Discord. So some of the senior guys are getting information before everybody else gets it, which is weird too. There's beef with Crypto Jon. I keep seeing mixed signals about him. At first, it was if John is in, we go to the moon because of followers. Now it's that he gets in too late. Or he's already in and he tells you late, so you buy in and he's dumping on it. I don't know, man. Fraudster might as well hop on the turbo train now. Get you some turbo, bro. That's a pyramid scheme. Works your right life cycle. He's skirting around the real issue, which is the pump and dump. You're right. Summertime again. Summertime for the win. There is definitely no rebuttal to any of the actual transactions or any of the actual information. He's mainly talking about haters and hating and other YouTubers. If you haven't quite picked that, if you're not listening, he's talking about what everybody else is doing. He didn't say anything what he did. My only long hold is Solana. I'll stick with what I'm good at, the day trades. To each his own, Futster. Appreciate you. Appreciate this information. This is pretty big. I'm also in Solana, but this is turbo turn up time. And I'm deep into the turbo. Casper's the Army, better yet the Navy. Shout out to the Air Force. And if Elon Musk ever get it together, the Space Force. Casper's going to the moon, baby. That was actually the wrong button. Let's go. It's turbo turn up time. Remember, turbo.
Just like this. They know no matter how good they are, no matter how good the buy alerts are, sell alerts, how much they portray themselves to be good, unfortunately, you're going to have a bunch of bad apples who just want to see you fail. It's like anything else. I was in fitness. I had many YouTube channels before this. In fitness, same thing. One of my friends became a huge influencer in fitness. Then there was videos coming out exposing him, fake workout programs, fake weights, his supplements. He's selling you.
Exposing them for what? Only time you can get exposed if you're doing something. Straight up, right? You can't get exposed if you're not doing it. So I'm just going to throw that out there, ladies and gentlemen. But it ain't looking good for John. That's what I can say. So I don't know. We'll see how this shakes out. This is going to be interesting. I'm glad you guys joined me tonight. I don't want to keep you up. It is midnight Texas time or Central Standard Time. I don't want to keep this going on. Actually, I would keep it going on, but I got to get off. I got so much, right? I'm overwhelmed with all this information. I'm on information overload just from getting ready for Turbo and turning into a full-on Crypto Jon rabbit hole. But I appreciate you, Futster. Appreciate your information. Appreciate the video. Appreciate you, Money Mark, for bringing it to us. And of course, we are here and we are live. But this is Black Tiger Miner signing out. Thank you. Peace and hair grease. And let's get back to the money, guys.